cords and everything. All right. I am Nico von Lerchenfeld and I'm a professional wakeboarder. It just gets me excited, just getting out on the water, and there's nothing I can do about it, but like there's a smile on my face right away. First lap, the first whoosh after starting, the first little backlip on a pipe or whatever, it's just a smile on my face right away, and I think that's what's still drawing me to it every day. Well, we're working on my graphics for 2025 right now. I guess we cannot talk too much about it yet, but it's also, you know, like it's a fun process of, it's winter now and you're already like deep into what's going to come out in 2025, and it can be fun, it can be frustrating sometimes too, kind of working together on something, but I mean, honestly, I'm just so hyped having Nana here to, you know, like, I used to do some of my artwork like for the boards, and it worked out nicely, but she's a real artist, and like what she just, you know, like what comes up in her mind is just so cool, and how it comes out of her mind onto the paper is even cooler. And I don't know, yeah, like I'm excited for 25 already. Yeah, I said because it's gonna be the 15th peak that's gonna come out, that I want to have some touches to it as well. That's
I know. Ja, du machst deine Schriften doch.
But we're in the stage right now where she's just doing her thing and she's not showing me what she's working on. So I don't even know if I'm going to be excited about it or not. But that's the thing, like she's not, I guess, not the freelance graphic designer, and you're saying, well, no, I want to see every single step of your way because I want to. Because I'm not the graphic designer anymore. She's, yeah, like she wants to come, like bring across what she has in mind, and I mean, it's worked out all these past times, so it will again this time. I started riding at 5 or 6 years old. So I'm from the south of Germany, and my parents ran the cable park that was there, and I think it's from '74, so one of the oldest cable parks in Germany. So my dad is all cable wakeboarding, and obviously my brother and I then were also, and spent pretty much every single day of our childhood at that cable park. And being, you know, like just brought into the sport very, very naturally. It was all that we wanted to do. I was never thinking about it from like, oh, I need to be pro or I need to learn this. It was always I want to be there and ride as long as I can, try out different things, you know, and just progress and have the stoke of wakeboarding. And that's, I think, really important. And I think to this day I kept this approach to wakeboarding where it's about the riding and not about the why you're riding because of something you're leading into. Well, one of my coolest moments in the wakeboarding career, yeah, that must have been the win at Munich Mesh in 22. I've always been good at contests, always kind of like in finals, ended up on a bunch of podiums, seconds, thirds, but on the very big events, not too many first places in that time after the 2011 win. You know, like being in that final and being like, oh well, you're almost twice as old as Loic and Gavin, and then completely, I think I fell on my first trick, so I had nothing on the board and was like, okay, this is it, like all or nothing. But it was so cool because I was cool with it, you know, like you're not stressing out, oh, I gotta do this now or whatever. But I was like, man, I got this opportunity now. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it.
So all to play for Nico at the minute, currently in third. Here he goes, our final rider. Nice. Oh. Tantrum, back lip, back 90, then coming in toe side. There's the crow 5.
He's pumped.
Yeah, gassed on that one.
Pumped.
Then left foot forward onto the creeper, on the nose, hopping up.
This is looking very good for Nico.
Much, much better than the first.
That he's at the top of the lake is better than the first.
Yeah. There's the back 7, landing in the sweet spot on that as well. And then his final hit to finish off the wakeboarding of Munich Mash. Nice, going 50-50, hopping over rail to rail, frontside 180, then same way backside 3.
85!
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah, Nico.
I predicted
Wow.
82.33, but an 80.
And then yeah, they called my name, and you know, my kids were there, so I could take them up on the stage with me, and Nana, and you know, like Felix, all these people that I've been riding forever, and just celebrating the moment. That was definitely one of the coolest wakeboarding memories. I guess we're pulling up for what's going to be my last wakeboard session of the year. We're at Lerchenfeld. It's mid-December. It's 9 degrees warm, should I say? It's been colder last weekend, so it's almost nice. And yeah, I don't know if I'm excited or not, because it is pretty cold, and I just came back from Hypnotics where conditions are super nice. But then, anyways, it's just cool to, to be here, take a couple laps for the heart, and then say goodbye to the season 23. It is actually crazy to think about it. It's loud here. It's like 9 degrees right now. I don't know how cold the water is. And look, there's like 2, 4, 6, like 10 people on the dock and 10 out there on the water already. You know, just back in the day, you would think that maybe 2 people would show up for a shred on this day. I said in the parking lot that maybe, you know, like it's almost too cold to go ride, and now I don't know if I'm even excited. It's fucking cold out there. My fingers are like right now the blood's starting to pump back in them. But damn, it's actually so much fun. Yeah, and that's, I don't know, that's wakeboarding, right? You just get out there and it's fun. Last wakeboarding of this season. It's actually crazy to think, you know, when, I don't know, like kind of my whole life is based around wakeboarding. That, you know, like now the end of the year is time for a little break, for catching up on a lot of stuff that I still have to do or want to do, and then also like family time, hanging out with them. Looking forward to that, and fuck yeah, already looking forward to the next year. Yeah, we're at the park called Rathenauplatz, where we probably spend like a couple hours every day, at least in summer, and now it's just still bearable. And yeah, Nalu loves to just play football whenever he can, and yeah, so I get to play a lot of football. So, du wirst im Tor sein. Oh, ouch! Du musst ja einmal kurz dein Papier aufräumen, bitte.
That was this one, like this one. Rechts, neem maar dat eens. Nou, neem maar. Ja, du musst wie immer noch deine Ballerina machen.
Jetzt gleich.
Wakeboarding können.
Hier kommst du ran um. Yeah! Yeah! Oh.
Ich schaue jetzt noch mal.
Hier, so, und jetzt hier, gib mal einen Nose Press.
Nose press. Nose press. Nur cool und dann nicht laut. Mach, ich kann
Mach mal
nicht mehr.
deine Grabs.
Meine Grabs, Bruder.
While it's the simple things that can really bring a lot of joy in wakeboarding, on the carves and the sprays and the easy presses and the simple tricks, it is the hard things as well that bring the stoke meter to absolutely peak out. And I don't know, remembering like the first double flip I landed was such a crazy feeling that I had back then, and that's pretty much every single hit you do on a winch is exactly that, because the risk is a lot higher, there's a lot more at stake, like there's no margin for error. And especially in winching, I think I've been like a little more calculated, and through that even more hesitant to go out to winch, because I have 2 kids at home and a wife and like a normal life other than just being this 20-year-old wakeboarder going all in. Because like, yeah, is it worth it? But then this year I went out on this Our House trip with the mission to winch more, and we really scored on finding some spots that I was absolutely pumped on. I was like, holy shit, that's scary, but I felt just comfortable enough to where like, okay, if I do it this way, if things go as I plan them, and I planned them very carefully, like in my mind, then that's gonna be so satisfying, and hell yeah, it was. Whatever you do is a way of yourself finding out truly who you are and how to bring the very best of yourself out and really experience yourself to the fullest. And I think wakeboarding is one way of doing that, of testing out your limits, overcoming your fears, enjoying the moment. I guess that's one of the most important things, just being out there, and there's nothing else you need to do, and there's no questioning why you're doing this. You're just there doing it, and this pure feeling of that is just amazing, and that's what wakeboarding is giving me, and that's why, yeah, that's why it pulls me out onto the cable parks, onto my board, all these years, and will be doing for many years to come.